There was a lot we loved about Greenfield. I think it was really good timing and really good for me and Zach. We started a company as young people having no idea how to run a company, and really it kind of grew it up, at least in its first couple of years in this area with a lot of other people who were doing the same thing. In a time where the word entrepreneurial wasn't really being thrown around a lot, there were entrepreneurs in Greenfield, Hometown Comics and the Bread Ladies and Second Season's Consignment Shop, and these places that we became on a first name basis with the owners and got to have lots of great conversations with. It was a fun time for us to sort of figure out what owning a business really meant. In the beginning, we had to have community. It was a necessity. We didn't know that what we were doing was going to work. We didn't know what the future would hold. And then when we found out that people did want what we had, what we could do, we focused then on growth for the next several years. And we went from 2 people to 20. And really, in that time period, community changed and evolved quite a bit. And we started focusing on the community of 12 Stars Media and how to get better at what we were doing, to the degree where we were doing all kinds of things for people, and it was pretty awesome and exciting in a different way than it was in the beginning. But frankly, some of what we were doing didn't really build community. It was good work, really good work, but it didn't have that same effect that we all, I think, really loved and wanted to do more and more of. And so now I think with the luxury of being able to look back at our past, and we have 12 years now to be able to look back at. And we didn't have that at the beginning either. We didn't have any idea what the future would hold. And at the very beginning, we also didn't have any past to look back on. We can now. We can look back and we can say, these are the things that we absolutely loved and were good at. And these are the things that, while we were good at, maybe didn't really build community. And that's important to us. And we want everything that we do now to build community. Our space in Greenfield had this really cool nostalgic sense to it, just inherently. It was an old building. We were up on this second floor loft. You could look out the windows, tall windows, like this one here. It was just like this, that you could look out and see the courthouse. And that sense of like history, like we're embedded in something historical and older, coupled with the idea that we're making videos for people to put online, and this was sort of, this was 2008, 2009. This was like the wild, wild west of social media and digital marketing, and so not everybody was putting videos online yet. Those two things simultaneously was really cool. It was a neat juxtaposition. And this appreciation of the past isn't just with our business model and understanding community. I think it's something that we're tapping into. It's a wider cultural phenomenon that's occurring right now, and people are buying typewriters and taking up cross-stitching and putting their phones away a little bit more and talking to people face to face. And I'm not gonna completely abandon my iPhone. I'm not gonna delete my Facebook account right now, but I do think that this appreciation for the past is important for a lot of reasons. And that sort of ties in with this idea of buying this 140-year-old building and choosing to make this the new permanent location for 12 Stars Media. So if I'm thinking about the future and all these renovations are done and we're making videos that build community, I hope that everything that we're doing is validated by the idea that we're not just adding to the noise, that we're not just creating a video because somebody had the money and had the idea and wanted us to make it. That what we've created is really something that is best communicated using video, that we're telling a really important story, that we've dug deep and we've understood, we've built community with the organization that we're working with. And that goal that they have, we vetted it, we understood it, we talked to the people who were going to appear in the video, and they understood it and they believed it, And we made something that truly impacts people when they watch it. That it's not just something people flick past when they're scrolling through Facebook, but it's something that they want to watch and they want to apply in their work or in their daily life. They want to share it with people because it's important to them. That's the impact. That's the purpose that I want what we do to have.